All right, everybody. For those of you that don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we set out, there's a quick word I'm going to make about text messaging. Anybody know what it is? Anybody know how I feel about text messaging? Anybody?
Like hit
Yeah,
a
I
wall.
don't like them. I don't like them. I'm on stage and I get texts all the time that say, "Get off the stage." It's not very nice. All right, so I have those turned off. But if you so any messages sent to me during the show, I won't be able to respond until after. And really, if you do need to get a hold of us, the very best way is to join our Discord. Right there. Okay. Now I've hosted over 700 events, and in that time, the question I get asked every single day is, anybody know what I get asked every day? Buddy,
Why are we here?
buddy.
Are we here?
Why are we here?
Why
Oh,
are we
good
here?
going, Dragon. Very good. Yeah, why are we here? What are we doing here? What's this about? All the time they ask me that. And I thought it'd be fun for this event that we start out by asking you that question. And the answer is right here below my podium. These three wonderful words right here. This is what we're here for. This is what it's all about. So, everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it.
Feed a
Feed
lovely
a
shark.
Feed a shark, but not only that, I just heard Hale say to feed a lovely shark. Kind of like that. That's 4 words. I don't know where I'd put the extra word. I do like that. To feed a lovely shark. Sharky, you heard that? You're lovely. That's nice. That's very nice. All right. Well, that's why we're here. So in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. You guys want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out.
Bring 'em out.
They say. All right, you guys, listen. I'm going to recommend very strongly that you all drink a coffee before the show from here on out. Okay, I find it helps. All right, gonna need that energy. All right, well, let's bring out my friends. We've got Melvin, and we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. Here they are, everybody. And they're looking good now, but they didn't always look this way. There was a time when they were wasting away to nothing. They were fading away. It was very sad. And so I was desperate. I had to help. So I became an Altspace event host thinking I could do something. And I had hundreds of people coming through my events and spaces, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. Nobody. It was very sad. So, I talked it over with an admin, and that admin told me that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. All right. Because I understand it's not enough to expect you guys to help me out, to save the world one shark at a time. Oh, no. You need some motivation. And we have that for you here today. If you'll notice this red circle right here, you're going to see that this is our showcase display system, right? And right now you see this aquarium has appeared here. And throughout this event, you're going to see various items from a 12-piece world building kit. It's going to kind of cycle through, and you're going to see the items that we have to offer here. And this is great because it starts out as an empty aquarium, but what it's going to do is, this empty aquarium is yours to fill any way you like. So you'll be able to decorate it, and when you say your friend wins too, and they get, they decorate theirs, no two are going to ever look exactly the same. Right, and that's because you can decorate it any way you want. All right, we think that's a pretty neat idea, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to want this kit. I'm hoping that you're going to want it enough to be a volunteer contestant on today's show. Now, if you'd like to be a volunteer contestant, all you have to do is check in with my friend and co-host Sharky. All right, you'll see that he's swimming over right now to this open section right here. You're going too far, Sharky. Back it up. Back it up. There you go. Yeah, that's right. My shark can swim backwards. Check it out. He's got the skills. All right. All you got to do is take the pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose. And what you're going to find there is you get a spinning target, right? And then all you have to do is just squeeze your trigger one time, right? And you're going to see a text prompt appears, right in the air in front of you. And there you can put in your Altspace username. Now, this has to be your username and not your display name, or we're going to have trouble tracking you down, to give away a prize. Like last night we had a winner that, didn't put in a name correctly, and now we're looking all over for them. So if anybody sees or just anyone named Josiah, tell them to either join our Discord or reach out to us because we want to get the prize to them. But if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by clicking on that blue and white button on your menu wheel there. And when you click on that, you're going to see all these tabs on the bottom, and one of those tabs is going to say me. There'll be a smiley face there. It's going to look very nice. I keep seeing hands in the back wall. Oh, I see what's going on. That's Milkman. All right, cool. He's making his way in. Excellent. All right, there we go. All right, so what we're going to have here is, so if you press on that Me tab, you're going to see your avatar looking back at you, and you'll be like, oh, check out my hair. I look so good tonight. And then on the left side, you're going to have your display name, but right below that, in parentheses, is going to be a username, and that's the name that we're going to need in order to distribute prizes. All right, now, the way this is going to work, and listen, while you fill that out, I know what goes on in Altspace. I do. I know all about that stuff in the campfire. I know how she's trying to destroy you. I know how, all those hurtful rumors that are going around, they're terrible. I know how they're sending trolls to your event every day, like that guy who came in claiming he knew me. What was that about anyway? That was really weird, right? And he kept like closing the space and go, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And that was a real problem, So, chances are that guy was sent by these forces, right? But you know what? We can come together and make Altspace a better place. All you have to do is send some of these people to come visit, tell them to be on the show, tell them it's fun, right? And they'll go up there, right? My friends will get a chance to eat, and Altspace will be a better place. And you know what? The best thing about that is that we did it together, right? Yeah, good. All right, cool. I'm glad we could talk like this. It feels nice. All right, everybody. What you're going to see now is a raise hand button is going to appear on your lower right as if by magic. There you go. All right, that's what magic looks like in VR. It's true. And if you'd like to be on the show, all you have to do is press that raise hand button and it's going to turn blue. Once it turns blue, you don't have to do anything else and you'll be ready to go. All right. So far, I see we got 3 volunteers. All right, now we got 4. Good. We're starting to get some variety. Anybody else want to help me feed a shark? Anybody? Oh, we got 5. All right, that's good. All right, Dragon, you're doing this thing where you're like whipping back and forth really fast. And I got to tell you, I'm a human being. And like most animals, I respond to movement, but so do my friends. All right. I don't want Sharky to jump out in the audience and bite you. Okay. That would be bad. All right. Well, it wouldn't be bad. Sharky, what do you think? Are you down? What do you think? How's Dragon looking for you? All right. Okay. I get how it is. Oh, Sharky says that you're not his flavor of music, Dragon. So you got off lucky today. But I'd avoid, I'd advise not doing that. One of my moderators might not like it too much, because think about it. Try talking to me right now while I'm going back and forth like this. Hey, Dragon, what do you got? Whoa, I'm in the audience. Oh, no. Wow, look. Oh, no. Like a fetus on the ground. Oh, no, that's terrible. Hey, Sharky, you want to press the button so I can get, all right, I'm going to have to jump it. All right, see what's going on here. All right. I'm going to have to jump it. Good running start? Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Okay. Whew. All right, that's better. All right, let's see here. All right, now I got to press all these buttons here. Okay, good. All right, so let's see who we got 6 people now. I guess that stall tactic worked. Thanks, Dragon. That helped. All right, now, so what we're going to do now is, let's see, Melvin, Buster, and Fang. You want to hear tonight's specials? Let's see who we have on the menu. Let's see. Let's take a look here. That's funny because it actually is a menu. All right, let's see. Well, we have Hales. Hales is one of our regulars. Always does a good job. We also have Twilight. All right, and let's see who else are we gonna have. We have someone named Sarah. I can't see the full name. It looks like it might be Apple, but I'm not sure. So let's give it a try. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see. Here we go. All right, now, if I've called your name, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these bridges here. And, if you need to recenter, now's the time, because if you try to recenter on stage, what's going to happen is you're going to get thrown in the audience, just like I did before, and I just did again. And as you can tell, this is awkward for everybody, right, Smarty? This feels weird. I think that happened to you once. I think it's just awkward for everybody. It really is. All right. Now, if I've called your name, please come up to the stage, because I don't see anybody making the trip up here. Let me see. We got Hales. Welcome, Hales. Welcome back. All right. Who else do we got? All right, let's see 1 second here. We also have Sarah Apples, welcome. And there was somebody else. Let's see. Let's take a look. Who was it that we called up here?
Twilight just went for a dive, but I think she's coming back.
Twilight jumped off. Okay. Maybe, Twilight pressed that button by accident. Wait, no, here they come. All right, cool. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to pull back these bridges because here at Shark Time, we find that escape is bad. We don't like it. Don't care for it. All right. Now let's take a moment to get to know our volunteers. Now, Hales, not everybody might know you. So, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Probably about 6 months now.
6 months. And you've been on the show a bunch of times, but you keep coming back.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Everything's going okay in your life that you would do that? I have to make sure.
I mean, it seems weird that I spend this much time in VR, but yeah, I love it.
I don't think it's weird at all. I think a lot of people in here do that. So I think you're in good company. All right, let's see. Sarah Apples, how long have you been on Altspace for?
I've only been in Altspace for about 3 months.
3 months. So have you been around and you've seen like all the worlds? You did the world travel and all that stuff? You feel like you've seen everything?
I've seen, well, not everything. I've seen quite a lot, but not everything.
Well, is this your first time to the show?
It is. It is. I keep meaning to come, but I keep missing it.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people. And listen, and you figured this was a great way to go out, right? Respect that. Good.
Totally.
I respect that. That's good. All right. Now, Twilight, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace for?
About a month.
About a month. Okay, so you're still relatively fresh, but you've been around enough to see the things. Have you ever been out to the show before? I recognize your name. I think you have.
I came in at the very end of one and then left.
And you left. Why'd you leave? Did something bad happen?
Why did I leave? Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, well, now you're going to find out. Up close and personal approach to this. What we're going to do is we're going to go up this ramp here, everybody. Let's head on up. All right, now, once we get up top, you're going to see we have these 3 yellow X's up here. Now, if everybody would stand on a yellow X, pick an X out, where you feel comfortable, make yourself at home because hopefully you're going to be there for a little while. That's good. Very nice, everybody. All right. Now, if everybody would press that consent button on the floor right in front of you, just a minor formality for an insurance company. It's nothing to worry about. All right. Excellent. All right. And also, in the interest of fairness, because as I mentioned before, escape is bad. In the interest of fairness, if you could press down on your left thumbstick, that would help an awful lot. But just press down on the left thumbstick. All right. So one person do it. Okay, good. Excellent. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is listen, we want you all to feel safe, secure, and comfortable. So we've raised up these glass enclosures for your enjoyment and protection. Okay. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you questions, and don't worry. No, it's okay. The answers don't have to be right. Only those answers that convince our audience which of you deserve to live more than the person next to you. All right. Until we have one survivor left. That's it. It's pretty easy. All right. And this means that your fate is in the hands of our wonderful audience. Our audience has the ability to vote for you because if you look up right now, you're going to see a number has appeared above your head. All right. Now, our audience can vote for their favorite volunteer just by clicking on the nameplate below the player. So let's say Hales gives an incredible answer, which wouldn't be surprising. We've heard some great answers from Hales before. And if you like it, all you have to do is click on Hales' nameplate right there, and Hales' number will go up by 1. But let's say that Sarah Apples getting a phone call, right? Well, I imagine she had to take it. Real world right there.
It's not me.
Well, actually, it might be Twilight. It's not you. It's Twilight. Twilight, is that important? Is that important? Well, okay, we'll get to you in a minute. Well, let's say Twilight gets a phone call, and you're all very impressed. You're like, that was a good bit. Did she plan that? Right? It was the admins. Let's see. Who is it? Is it important? No? Okay, all right, good.
I want to know where she is for insurance purposes.
Okay, wait, what was that, Smarty Marty? Say that again?
I said maybe they want to know where she is for insurance purposes.
Oh, yeah, let's hope. Yeah, let's hope nobody knows where you are. That's a good point, Smarty. Thank you. All right, well, let's say that Sarah Apples has a better answer. You can adjust your vote at any time. So basically, everybody gets 1 vote to distribute however they like. The thing is, when you give a vote to somebody, you're going to be taking away a vote from somebody else because you only have the 1. All right, so you can distribute it any way you want until we lock the voting in. All right, that being said, we're going to begin our first round, and I think we're going to start over with Hales. Hales, are you ready?
Always.
Always. That's good, because I'm absolutely not ready. I'm actually going to have to flip around here. And right now, as I'm talking, what I'm really doing is stalling for time. That's what I'm doing, because I have to look at my notes here, because sometimes I forget. All right, here we go. All right, now, as you know, off in the distance, we have the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Now, that Ravenhall Sea-Lab over there, we have our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, and he's at his wit's end because, as many of you know, we're developing a new set and new experience. It's going to be great. We're very excited about it. But we have supplies arriving every day, building materials and all that kind of stuff. So the cove that we're in, every day we get, more and more ships arriving. There's a freighter here, a freighter there, and they're all over the place. And, and they keep dropping anchor, and we've had some close calls. Have the anchor come down a couple of days ago. It just missed the glass right here in the aquadrome. One almost took out the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. It's very dangerous, right? And often with these captains, there's a language barrier. And so, it's kind of tough. So what can we do, Hales, to warn ships not to drop their anchor near our stuff?
Honestly, I think the only thing you can do is probably give Aquaman a call and see if he can help out. Maybe drag the ships away, stop the anchors from coming down.
I like that, but I'm wondering if that's a copyright infringement. Hope not. That would be bad. Because as you know, when that happens, my hand gets really shaky. But no, I think we can roll with that. Besides, I like Aquaman. I like DC. We'll let that roll. All right. Now, Sarah Apples, let me ask you, what can we do to prevent these ships from dropping anchors on us?
I would get a huge, when I say huge invisibility cloak like Harry Potter has, and just throw it straight over the top. So you're invisible.
So they'll still hit us with the anchor, but we won't see the mess.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
All right, cool. All right,
exactly.
All right, because nobody likes a mess. Nobody needs to see that, people. All right, now Twilight, what do you say? How can we protect our stuff from these wayward anchors?
I would say place some depth charges and let some people be depth charges. So when they get too close, it just kind of blows up the water and they don't want to come any closer.
You know what? That's like, normally I say that's a good idea. but they're delivering us like our materials. We'll never get the set completed if we keep blowing them up. Then word will get out and they'll be like, don't deliver anything to Ravenhall Events because they blow people up. That's not cool. But you know what? We could at least try it. Maybe a big explosion right out there in the cove. That would be cool. All right, nice. All right, so let's see here, everybody. Listen, I want you to take a moment to think about the consequences of your actions, okay? I want you to think about the lives of these people, their friends, how they might go on to host events. They might be future world builders. Maybe they have some impressive work that we could all enjoy. And, we're going to miss out on that because they won't be around anymore. All right, now we're going to lock in the votes in 3, 2, 1. Voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody.
Listen.
Well, it's looking like Hales. This is a big upset. You really do so well. Okay. All right. Well, the audience has spoken. But Hales, does anybody know where you are right now? Very important.
No, as usual.
No, nobody? Excellent. Well, we love hearing that. All right. So, Hales, you're going to meet my friend Melvin. So give us a good scream on the way out. Nice quality scream. Yeah, we hear a lot of screams here at Shark Time. We're going to evaluate this one. Here we go. That was a good one. Very good quality. All right, everybody. Now listen, how many of you extra people came in late? How many are here for the first time? Hands up if you're here for the first time. Let me see. Any newcomers here? All right, good. I got to explain this then. All right. Well, listen, when we first started working on an event, we were very proud of it. We had the admins in here, and the admins, they were horrified by what you just saw. Turns out it's a big misunderstanding. They thought that effect, it looked like something else, which personally I think says more about them than it does us. But you know what? Turns out that they thought it was, something bad when it's really just seasoning. That's all that is. And we have to put that in there. Because listen, sharks don't like eating people, but they do love eating Altspace Avatars. They are delicious, except for the ones with the green tags above their head, because they have like a minty, sort of an aftertaste that's kind of nasty. It's really gross. So we have to put that in just to make the experience a little bit better for my friends. All right. So if you're at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had at the Shark Time, I want you all to please remember that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it ever was. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. Okay. You know what, everybody? I actually forgot to turn my text messages off, and I'm getting some extremely offensive text messages from somebody named ChexMix10. If one of my moderators could please remove them from the space, I'm getting multiple. Oh, wow, I'm getting spammed by them. Wow, that's really. I'm getting tons of them. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is really bad. Actually, I'm going to have to turn those messages off now. This is why I don't leave them open. I actually forgot to do it when I came in. All right, let's see here. Okay, well, that's just really disruptive. All right, please understand that, oh, wow. I mean, that isn't even an accident. You know what? I'm getting messages telling me I'm the N-word repeatedly. And I got to tell you, I don't get paid to do this. I really don't. Now, we got most often you're going to have audiences filled with nice people. But I tell you, there are some very dedicated people that come in here and they just try to ruin the experience for everybody. And it really, when it happens, I don't know, it just makes me sad. So that's it's not nice. Like last night, somebody signed our guest book, said report it. One cast with an exclamation point. I'm like, for what? And I know they're doing it just to mess with us, but it's, really, it's just not nice to do. So XMix, you had your moment. I turned my messages off. Thanks for that reminder. And, get some help. Really, seriously. All right, well, we have an opening. All right, now that we had that happy moment, everybody. All right, so let's see if we can have somebody else up here. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, let's see. Who else do we have on our menu? Let's see. We have somebody named, we have, Agent Fraggle. We've had Agent Fraggle on before. Always a great guest. We like Agent Fraggle. All right, so we're going to have Agent Fraggle up. What we're going to do is, Sharky, you're going to need to get out of the way so I can extend the bridges so we can have Agent Fraggle up here. Come on, man. We rehearsed this. All right, so there we go. We're going to pull those bridges out.
Yeah.
Okay, Agent Fraggle?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Get that headset straight. Yeah, I can hear you. Loud and clear.
All right.
Come on up. All right. Connection has been established, Agent Fraggle. Mission control. This is base. All right, excellent. We're going to pull back the bridges here. All right, very good. All right, now, Agent Fraggle, you've been on the show before, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and how'd you like it?
I love every time.
Us. Maybe.
I was in it for, it was usually Buster every time.
Usually Buster. All right, well, tonight it looks like you're going to be with Melvin. All right, so let's go into our second round. All right, we'll reset our scores here. All right, and have you on up. Come on up here. You just come up this ramp this way. There we go. And just stand on this yellow X.
I did it wrong.
Oh, you pressed the thing. Wait, Agent Fraggle, I have to know. I'm doing research. Does it feel awkward?
Yes, I feel very awkward.
It does good. All right, I gotta make sure. All right, I don't want to be dishonest here. We're gonna pull that bridge back out. We're gonna try this again. All right, there we go. Come on up. Nice and slow. There you go. Pull that back right there. Head on up and do me a favor, press that consent button. Listen, Fetus, if I can ask you to back up a little bit, please. You're kind of exploiting the space, killing the illusion. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now let's see here. All right, now, Agent Fraggle, we don't want you to feel left out, so what we're going to do is we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your very own. Here you go.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, excellent.
Right on.
All right, everybody. Now what we're going to do is we are going to open up our voting here. We're going to start out with, let's start out with Twilight. Twilight, are you ready for your question? Yeah.
Yes,
How'd that
I
phone
am.
call go? Is everything okay?
No, I ignored it.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, that's good. I'm just making sure nobody knows who you are. All right. Here we go. Well, last week we talked about marketing tuna nuggets as being the next best thing since chicken nuggets, really. Right. And, we've been talking about like the marketing and how we're going to do it. And Sharky says Sharky's not a tuna. He's not. But Sharky says he's got enough range to pull off the role of a lifetime as being the tuna nuggets mascot. He wants to go for it. All right. We've had some concept sketches done, but we're hoping that you can help us, Twilight, by telling us how should Sharky best pose for the tuna nuggets box.
Oh, wrapped in bacon.
Wrapped in bacon. So he should appear on the box wrapped in bacon. And what would that look like if you could show us with body language?
Kind of like a toga.
Like a toga. Oh,
Like
that's
a
majestic.
toga, yeah.
Majestic bacon wrap. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I really, you know what? I ask these food questions a lot, and I really think I should really start eating before the shows. Right? Because somebody's sitting there saying, not that you'd look good wrapped in bacon, tuna, like I just called him tuna. Oh man, all right, that's bad. I'm sorry, Sharky. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, Sharky's apparently upset at me now. I deserve it. All right, Sarah Apples, let me ask you. What does that packaging look like? What kind of pose should Sharky, take?
Okay, because Sharky's such a fine specimen, he should be there in his glory, holding the box, the tuna box, in front of his Sharky wares, covering his modesty.
Oh, I see.
I think.
I got to remind you, we're a family show. Got to remind you. My hand gets really shaky when that stuff comes. We got people bring their nephews and their nieces and stuff.
So it'd be like Sharky's nuggets being covered.
I see. Again, we are a family show. I gotta have to ask you to kind of dial that back slightly, or my hand might slip on this console right here. Okay, just let you know. All right, now Twilight. Let me ask you. All right, what should that packaging look like?
I told her you was wrapped in bacon.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. And maybe in one hand, like the Statue of Liberty holding in some hot sauce.
I still like it. And I got to say, the reason I made that error, I think we both know
why. How good do you feel?
I think we all know why I made that error.
Why?
Okay. All right. Now, Hales, how about you? What should that packaging look like?
Think with Sharky's nuggets.
I mean, Hales.
Wait a minute, Hales. Oh, Agent Fraggle. Well, I'm betting.
Listen,
I'll be very honest with you, everybody. I'll be very honest with you. Those texts that I just received, they really did mess me up. I'm not kidding when I say that. That's not fun, and it's a little bit distracting. It's harder to focus.
That's okay.
All right, Agent Fraggle. There we go.
All right. So tuna's the chicken of the sea, right? So can I pose? Can I pose for what he would look like? Because he's going to be the chicken of the sea.
Please. Yeah, we love that. Say. Oh, that's awesome. Sharky, you think you can pull that off? Sharky, that would be amazing. All right, I like that. Okay, that's really good. All right, Agent Fraggle. Okay, that was a great answer. All right, everybody, listen, you've heard from our volunteers when I can keep track of them. All right, so I want you to all think about the consequences of your actions. I want you to all think about, their fate, what this could mean. All right, they could become event hosts and they can get trolled too. All right, so let's see here. All right, we're going to lock in our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see. Twilight. All right, Twilight, I'm going to have to ask you, because I know you got a call here, just to be doubly sure. Does anybody know where you are right now?
No one. No.
Excellent. We love hearing that. All right, well, give us a good scream on your way out. We're told that really helps the process. All right, everybody. Now, maybe you all can help me out. What did you just see? What was that? Seasoning. Just seasoning. It's just seasoning. When you guys say it like that, it sounds like music.
Beautiful. Very nice. All right, now we're going to move into our third round, everybody. And as we do, when you came in tonight, you might have noticed in the lobby that we have a Patreon sign up. We also have this buy us a coffee link, and that's because we are trying to raise money to get some new equipment to put on more interactive experiences like this one for all of you. But also, you may have noticed that out in the lobby, we have a guest book that you can sign, and that's because we love to hear from you. We love to know how you enjoyed the show, what you think. So please feel free after the show to go out there and sign that. It'll come out on our Discord, and if we like it, we might put it up on our Twitter. Okay, all right. So there we go. And also, while we some of the money that we collect also goes to the Bimini Shark Lab. They do great research on some of the risks and dangers facing sharks in our oceans today, like shark finning and some of the environmental challenges. And we actually just adopted our first shark through them. This is actually the real world representation of Sharky. So that's actually a shark that exists in the real world that got his name from the efforts of all of you. And I want to thank you for all, allowing us to help out like that, coming to our shows and supporting us and subscribing to our YouTube channel. And those of you that do subscribe to our YouTube channel, listen, we like you just a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's true. It's just the way it is. I'm not gonna lie about it. All right, now let's see here. Let's clear our scores out here and get into our third round here, everybody. All right, so we're gonna reset our scores. We're gonna make sure that we're in a third round. We are excellent. All right, now let's start out with you, Sarah. Are you ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You are. Okay, good. All right. Well, evolution, is kind of weird. It's kind of unusual, right? And it's very strange sometimes. And it turned out, right, that millions of years ago, some wolves went into the ocean. They eventually became, over many years, they eventually became the many species of whales that we have around us. And you know what? That's all well and good, but we're wondering. I mean, some of them stayed behind, some of them went into the ocean. Right? So I got to know, like, what would cause them to just leave land like that? So we're wondering, what do you think, Sarah? Could that be?
If they were English wolves, right? Okay. I think they would be leaving because of the weather. It's pretty bad here. It's raining normally the time. So
one question though. One question. Now I'm in the States, so I'm not as familiar with English history as maybe you would be. But England's been around for millions of years, really? Wow.
It's been a few.
Didn't know that. Okay, well, I didn't realize
it's sort of established on your globe. It's there. You can see it just about. So
but maybe it was called something different then. Okay, I didn't think it was around as a country. Like, I know the land is there, but okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So they left because of the weather. And they went into the ocean.
Yeah, so they just we're in water all the time anyway, so it's natural that we can talk the animals like Dr. Dolittle. We had Dr. Dolittle talking to the animals. Right. Yeah. And so we are at one with the water. We are at one. Literally fluid.
I get it. And plus, if it rains, no big deal. We're already wet, right? It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
We just got some gills going on.
Let me ask you, Agent Fraggle, what do you think? Like, why did the wolves go into the ocean and stay there? They didn't look back. Left it all behind.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if you believe in spirit animals or anything, but, wolves can be kind of psychic, so they know about, Wall Street and everything. If you ever heard of the Wolves of Wall Street. They kind of went into the ocean because they had some offshore, tax havens they needed to get to.
Oh, so it was tax evasion. I see.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. So wait, there were spirit animals that engaged in some kind of fraud. Where they
exactly. It was kind of inside trading because they were, it was all kinds of corrupt.
I've heard a lot of up here, so I've been doing this for almost a year now, and I got to tell you, this is that's a good one. I like it. All right, very creative. All right, but now I'm going to ask one of the very most important questions that we asked during the show, Agent Fraggle. Right.
Yes, sir.
Why do you deserve to live more than Sarah?
Oh boy. That's a hard one.
Come on.
No pressure.
I'm older. I don't know. Probably older.
What? Okay.
Not
all right. Okay. All right. You heard it there first, Sarah. Agent Fraggle is older. I'm not sure how she knows that. She's got a spirit animal. She's got a wolf spirit animal. Right. But I need to know, why do you deserve to live more than Agent Fraggle?
Okay, this is my first trip in here.
Yes,
and
welcome.
I kind of like it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. You're not saying that because you're over shark, are you?
No.
All
What
right, good.
shark?
Just making sure. Exactly. What shark? That's the right
Okay.
attitude. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I just feel that I should be here a little bit longer, because
Yeah.
I'm not a good swimmer, if I'm
Oh, I see.
honest.
Oh, you he'll care everything. He'll make everything better.
Okay.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
But,
he's awesome.
you know,
He's,
but
he's
if
done that
a
for me
rubber
before.
ring or rubber
Mm.
ring or snorkel,
You know what?
possibly.
Looks like it's very close. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave it to our.
All right, let's play some music so they can focus. Here we go.
Deals.
All right, everybody. I want you to concentrate. I want you to think real hard. I want you to dig deep, and I want you to ask yourself, which of our 2 volunteers deserves to survive? Right? Is it Agent
Fluid.
Fraggle with
Remember
her,
the
tax
fluid
evasion, or is it
and the
Sarah,
gills?
who's, being very
Fluid.
located, to, dedicated? I see.
And gills.
Okay, I
Fluid.
see.
Oh
All right,
no.
let's look
Fluid.
like it's really close. So let's find out how we're gonna do. We're gonna close the votes in 3, in 2, in 1.
No, come on,
Voting is now closed, everybody.
Oh,
Let's
you
see
got
how
it.
we did.
Yay!
Oh, Agent Fraggle.
Congrats.
I think I don't understand. I thought you did very well. I do.
Oh,
But does
thank
anybody
you.
know where you
Yeah.
are right now?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Okay, good. Excellent. Good. Now you're gonna meet my friend Melvin. So give him a good scream. He's
Oh.
that scream.
Woo!
That was a good scream. All right, everyone, what do you think of that scream? Was that good? Becoming something of an expert on screams. I hear them a lot. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, good. I'm seeing. All right. Looks like everybody liked that one. That's good. You know. Okay. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Agent Fraggle just arrived. Thanks for making it. Yeah, that's nice. All right, cool. All right, now, Sarah, it looks like you are going to be our winner. So I'm going to take down your glass enclosure, and I'd
Oh
like you
my
to come on down
goodness.
here, right? Just sort of jump down if you like, or use one of the ramps. I'd like you to stand right in front of one of your prizes here, right, and then face me, right, as you stand right here, and I'm going to take your picture, okay, for our Twitter. So just stand right there in front
Okay.
of there, and our audience can help us out, throwing up all the emojis that you can when we take this picture. Let's make it a nice one. All right, so I want you to say Shark Time in 3, 2, 1. Shark Time.
Shot
how we did.
time.
Oh, that came out
My
good.
hand
All right,
kind of float.
everybody. Yeah.
in.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, everybody. Listen, we're going to be doing this again this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You're going to find us on the events tab of your main menu. We are testing out some new times. We're testing out, what it would be like in Pacific, what we're going to be like in some more UK friendly times. We're thinking about running one on Friday, at a more UK friendly time. So keep an eye out for these pop out events because they might just come up, very suddenly as we try this stuff out. And also at the end of our events, we'd like to take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. So if you haven't learned how to fly in Altspace, we'd be happy to show you. You're going to notice that a portal is just opened in the very back right there in the airlock, and that's what we're going to take out to do that. All right, everybody, I'm going to extend these bridges so we can head out. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. You've been a terrific audience. I would really thank you so much for coming out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming, everybody, and please remember to sign the guest book. We'd love to hear what you think. All right, thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll see you next time.